dining room manager by day, painter by night. Please stay tuned for Suzanne's studio. Welcome back. I'm Suzanne Barnett, your host, and tonight I am so pleased and I'm so excited to present Arnulfo Quintana, an fabulous artist, a wonderful person, and wait until I interview him. So, Arnulfo, thank you so much for being here.
You're welcome, Suzanne. Very welcome.
I have tried to get you to be on this show for 2 years. And you said, oh, Suzanne, I haven't enough paintings. And anyway, you are a self-taught acrylic painter.
Yes, Suzanne. Yes,
How did that happen?
Well, it happens since, I remember when I was as a child in Mexico, when I went to the school, when I was trying to sketch my first paintings. And then I decided, to come to the United States.
What year was that?
In 1972. That's when I came to the United States. And then I came in with my family, my parents. I came in. And I started working in the fields as a worker, labor. And then in 1990, I came into the city. I came into the city, and in 1992 is when I started working at the Forum.
In Cupertino.
In Cupertino, exactly.
And the Forum is a community adult living center, right?
Yes, yes. And then originally, the person who is responsible for my art right here, what I'm showing right now, the name is Mrs. Chapman.
Mrs. Chandler?
Chapman.
Okay.
Chapman is one of the, members of the Forum.
Yeah.
She passed away already. She's not here anymore. I still remember her. It's a lovely person. I still remember her. She's the person who is responsible because she's the one who suggested to me to start, my paints. And then here I am.
And here you are.
Mm-hmm.
So you were serious about painting. It's only been, 5 years?
5 years. I very early started in 2004.
And why did you always have this in mind that you wanted to paint?
Well, yes. When I took this seriously. Mm-hmm. That was when Mrs. Chapman really suggested me, really strong to me, because she was trying to find, some people from, the team members at the Forum to, display some art in the theater room. And then that's when I really started, my inspiration right away.
So we're going to show some of your paintings.
Okay.
In just a couple of minutes, okay? And then you can tell us about each one.
Okay, this is Guanajuato, Mexico. This is a colonial city, really historic place, And my inspiration is mostly, the city of Guanajuato, where I'm coming from.
Is that where you're from?
Yes, coming from Guanajuato, Mexico. Though all this, streets. You can see the streets really.
They're cobblestones?
Mm-hmm.
And that's where you were born?
Yes.
Yeah. How far is that from, like, Mexico City?
Like 4 hours from Mexico.
Oh, so it's quite a ways.
It's quite a way.
Yeah.
And then this is something really I like to paint from, my country, because my inspiration, reflects the color right here, which is the red, the purple, the blue. I really like those colors really much. I like those really artistic colors. Yeah.
So let's see the next one.
Okay.
Oh, this is my favorite. Tell us about this.
So many people like this paintings come from the Corpse Bride, the movie. Yeah, I took this for a photograph, and then.
And then tell about your daughter.
My daughter, yeah, actually
Adriana.
That's my daughter's paint. She's the one. She gave me the idea to have this paint, and then it's really really my daughter's.
It's your daughter's, so
Yes.
I can't buy it. You're not going to give it to me.
Well, I need to talk to Adriana
No,
first.
no, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But it's the Day of the Dead, which to me is so fabulous. I love skeletons. This is wonderful. So let's see the next one.
Flowers, poppies, red poppies. My favorite is the poppies, and I like the colors. Really comes from my inside, the bright colors, and I want to show you, my inspiration, reflects in my face. Same thing as the flowers. The flowers give me the inspiration, give me the life, give me my knowledge. This one really, I learned to start, my paintings from the flowers.
So your flowers are really your favorite subject, would you say?
Yes, my favorites are everything that for me is really good, but the flowers, they're really good, really inspire me so much.
Could you? I always ask my guests this. It's kind of a hard question. When you start painting, what happens? How do you feel about yourself?
When I start painting, I still remember the first time when I started, doing my first sketch. My family, they saw me, really, because I'm spending a lot of time, and my family saw me saw me to paint the first one, and they say, "Are you going to start painting this?" Yes, I'm going to start painting. And I know I can manage this, and I can be better. And this is what I'm trying to do every day. I'm spending like an hour, couple of hours when I have, spare time in the weekends. But my goal is to get better every day.
Every day. But how does it make you feel? I mean, do you feel sad? Do you feel happy? Do you feel, I don't know, what?
Of course, I'm really when I'm painting, my feelings comes right away when I see the colors. I'm really happy. I'm always happy. Mm-hmm. I never paints for me. That's more than anything. They give me the life. They give me the knowledge to keep doing every single day my paintings. But it really really made me so happy. Is why I'm gonna project, the happiness to the people. That's the goal, to get, these flowers to show what it is. A flower is something really beautiful for me.
And it's living too.
It's living too.
Yeah. Okay, let's see the next one. We have a
Okay.
few more. Oh, this you said is your number one favorite. Why?
Why? Because it's my wife's.
Oh, it's your wife's painting.
My
You
wife
did it.
painted.
You painted that for her.
I painted that for her like 2 years ago. That's my favorite, because she suggests me to paint gladiolas, because that's the my favorite for my wife, gladiolas.
What did she say, Arnulfo, when you gave it to her?
Well, she was really happy.
Yeah.
So happy when I did that for her. And you know, every single, you know, paint, I dedicate that for my wife, especially my wife, because I love so much my wife. This is the way I can, you know, project my feelings to my wife for the, through the flowers.
Through the flowers.
Through the flowers.
Yeah.
That's my goal, to project, you know, my feelings to the people.
Well, I've known you now for 5 years, right?
Yes,
At the
Susan.
forum. I have never seen anything except a smile on your face. And I'm wondering, because it's an awesome job, it's difficult. There are people that complain, there are people that are never happy. But you manage to deal with these people. How do you do that?
Takes a lot of time to get along with
I
everybody.
know, I know.
I know, you know, there's so many, you know, problems in the way, but I learn to, you know, to solve my problems by my heart. Okay, this is the key for me. I never show any sadness in my face because I don't like to be sad with anybody. I don't want to, you know, be upset with anybody. Because that's, you know, my heart that doesn't tell me that. That's why I'm always trying to get my best smile to the customers and to my team members.
Have you always been this way, Arnulfo?
Yes, Susan. Since I remember, yes.
Really, since you were a little kid?
Little kid, yes.
I think that's a gift. And what's so interesting is that I just love to interview people like you because there's such a innocence about you. You know, you're so genuine and you're so happy and you're so passionate about what you do. There's no pretense. It really comes from your heart, your soul.
Thank you, Susan.
Oh, I mean that. I'm absolutely
Appreciate
fascinated
that.
by
More
you.
than anything, you know, I'm not really a type of professional, you know, or technically, you know, person in my art, you know, and what I do is just to follow my inspiration. That's what I'm doing.
And that's why I really like to interview people like you, because I think it inspires other people. I really do.
I hope I can inspire so many people. My heart.
And mostly you first have to inspire, you first have to feel good about yourself,
I'm
right?
sort of proud of me, myself, because I know I can do this.
Yeah, yeah, and you keep doing it.
Yeah.
What's this one now?
Okay, this is photograph. One of my team members had this photograph from that's Oriental Hall, and they gave me the photograph, and I start painting that from the photographs. I like the brightness, I like the color, I like the greens, I like all the colors. You know, the principal colors, which is the green, the blues, the reds. They are right here.
Isn't it interesting, because some painters only do like brush painting, like Japanese brush painting, and they only like the black and white. And then there are painters like you, Matisse, you know, they just have to do the colors.
I need to do my colors.
You have to do the colors,
Yes.
absolutely.
I really like my colors. All single colors, that's really important for me.
And tell about this one,
Okay,
please.
this is Mexico. This is the village from Mexico. That's this is Michoacan, Mexico. This is you know, village and the old-fashioned people from the, you know, maybe the 40s, 50s over there. I took this for a photograph too. I took the photograph. I went to Mexico, and then I went to Mexico. Somebody took the picture. I didn't take this. Somebody took the picture, and I liked the picture. I think the photograph, and then I painted it. See, the way I like this is my people. The way they you know, they have the life before. You know, I like I have the reds, the red, the blue, the greens, you know, the principal colors. I like to mix everything. My inspiration, you know, is really in every single paints right here. Projects the light, the color for me.
And it shows. I mean, when I first saw your paintings, I just went nuts. I thought, and then when you told me that you are self-taught,
Yes.
you know, some people think that's better than having maybe even the greatest teacher. I mean, I don't see how you paint. I'm an artist, but I can't do anything, you know, realistic. So I have a great appreciation for that. I think, though, that when you really see it the way that you see it, you know, and maybe if you had a teacher, they'd say, well, that's not quite the dimension. But this is really echoing, so to speak, you.
Yes. Technically, you know, I really, you know, I don't have no classes, no school at all. Mm-hmm. And then that's one of the, you know, the difficult situation for me when you're talking about art, because I know there are so many people, there are so many artists, you know, they're really doing a better job than mine, but
not necessarily. It's the eye of the beholder.
Okay.
Right?
Could be, yes.
Yeah.
But one of the, you know, reasons, you know, I'm doing this really, but not even, you know, a single class, is because my heart projects my feelings through the art.
Through the art.
Yes.
Is it easier to express your feelings in a painting rather than talking about it?
This is a different way, you know, to talk to people.
Oh, now I'm going to ask you a question that just popped in my head. Would you say that with your family, say with your wife, mm-hmm. is it easier to talk to her about your true feelings?
Well, this is something really important for me, because when you see something like, let's say, art, that's mm-hmm. a flower, you know, in the wall, my, you know, feelings, they're always there. When I'm not at home, I'm there, because I know my inspiration is right there in the wall, because my paint is there. She is going to remember me.
Oh, that's how you feel about it.
Yes.
How interesting.
Yes.
What's with this painting now?
Oaxacan woman. This is from Oaxaca. This is one of the, you know, the paints that I really like so much, because you know, reflects the culture of the Oaxaca people. This woman, there's really hard workers over there. They, you know, doing this, and they show the paint how you know, living the people there in Oaxaca. This is really project my colors again. I like the colors.
Yeah.
And they just reflect everything there. I liked so much the paint. One of my favorites too.
Okay. Do we have any more? Oh, this is yeah, that's the angel.
Angel, yes.
Tell about that one.
Okay, this is again a photograph. You know, well, this is something from one of the residents. Okay, I got the photograph from one of the residents and at the forum, and then that was a little bit less, little photograph, and then he gave it to me. I want you to paint this, and then when you finish this, you just you know, keep it at your home. Okay, keep it. I know you're gonna do a good job with this. This is one of the, you know, my from the residents.
So that has a lot of meaning. How come he didn't want it?
Because he has another one.
Of yours?
At home, the same one.
Oh, the same one.
The same one. He has another one.
He wanted you to copy it.
He wanted me to copy this.
And wasn't it difficult, though, to, you know, you had just a small picture of it, to enlarge it? I mean, how do you know how to do that?
Well, this is, again, you know, part of my technique. Is not really so sophisticated technique, but I'm trying to do my best to get, all the measures and everything and the paint. And again, this is, something you had to know. You had to know, you need to know how you're going to, start from. This is the beginning.
But Arnulfo, the fact is that you've really only been painting for 5 years.
Yes.
And look what you have produced. You're very, very prolific because you spend so many hours working at your other job.
Oh, yes.
So tell about this painting. It's so cute.
Romance. Yeah, there's
romance.
There's romance for me, yeah. The little kids is, again, a photograph, and most of my, paintings, I doing this by photographs. And then this is the only way I can, do this, because there's no way I'm going to have a chance to go. And then I have my home, my studio, little studio, and then I got the photograph there, and then that's when I start working every night, whenever I have, spare time. That's what's romance, okay? This is really cute, and many people like this at the forum. This is one of the favorites of the foreigners people. And, I have like three times in the other forum, this picture. They really love this.
I know you have exhibits at the forum.
Yes.
And this one's beautiful.
Yes,
Where is that one from?
This is from Jalisco. Again, there's the village from Jalisco, Mexico. And then it shows the life of the, Mexico, and all the, people, native people from Mexico. And this is part of the, my gallery, and it's one of the, my favorites too, because again, this shows the bright colors, which I like so much. And the architecture from, the houses, this is really, I like from, the village of Mexico, okay? And I like the flowers, I like the color. You can see this really much over there in those villages in Mexico. Really fascinating.
It's a good thing you weren't born in New York City, right?
No, I love this so much.
I know, but isn't that interesting that this was from your early environment, that it just has stayed with you?
Yes, I'm going to keep that forever because it's part of my life.
Yeah.
Yes, Suzanne.
What would you like to happen in the future in terms of your profession?
I'm not really a professional right now, professional person, but...
no, but, I mean...
Yeah, I'm going to try to keep doing this, and the better way. And professional, maybe someday, maybe I can meet the goal as a professional person. But probably it's going to take me another 4 years, 5 years, 10 years, I don't know.
But the thing is, though, that you have so much to look forward to, although we're supposed to live in the moment, right?
Yes, that's it.
And we probably should, but we don't. But yet, in your case, you have a goal, and that helps you to continue. Because if you lived in the moment, you'd say, well, maybe this will be my last painting. I don't have to even think of another painting.
That's my last one.
Yeah.
That's what I did. Last week I finished that paint.
Oh, that's your last one.
Present.
And that's from the same village?
The village of Jalisco too.
So they haven't really changed it that much? There are no stoplights or anything in your village?
No, there's any go like this. You can go with you can find places like this right now.
Really?
Yes.
What is the population of that town?
Right now, no idea.
But it's still tiny?
It's still tiny. Yeah, this is a small village, right in the mountains.
Right in the mountains?
Yes, it's a really, a lot of places like this. Little village in Mexico. There's really, really comfortable, places you can live over there. It's really quiet.
Would you like to go back there?
Someday, sometime, probably.
Really? Would you like to end up there?
Who knows, Susan? Could be, yes.
Really?
Yeah.
But you're used to all these 400 people at the forum, right?
Yes.
You'd be so lonesome.
I don't know, but I love the forum. I love the residents. And this is one of the the reasons why I'm still in this position as a dining manager, because my job is the residents. My life is right now the residents, and that's why I'm trying to do my best to get all these people happy. My goal is to get
How do you do that?
Okay, well, first of all,
yeah, come on, tell me.
you need to know the people. Mm-hmm. This is the first thing, and people that I know people what really like dislikes and everything. That's the key. If you know the residents, you know the people, you can make people happy really easily. The other way it's going to be so difficult.
But how do you do that, though? You still haven't said how you make them happy. I want to know.
Okay, this is my smile.
Your smile.
My smile.
Yes,
okay?
And you're a very handsome guy.
The way I am right here, this is the key.
This is it,
Okay, this is the key. My presentation to the residents, my feelings for the residents, okay? This is one of the, the keys, that is really important for me. And then I'm trying to do this every day, and this is going to be for, I don't know how long, but I'm going to keep doing this for the residents at the forum.
And that probably does so much for your spirit, too, to make them happy. And there's so many that you do make them happy. And that kind of spills over to your avocation, which is your painting.
My paintings,
yeah.
Yes.
And you have a wonderful family. How many kids?
Have 3.
3.
Yes.
And you have your beautiful daughter, Adriana, here, who has that wonderful painting.
Yes. Yes, I'm really happy with my family. I love my family. This is the reason why I'm here. And then, I'm appreciate what you're doing for me, Susan.
Oh,
really
it's my pleasure. And you're so cute. I just have to tell the audience that you were just a wreck. You said you were so nervous. Are you nervous now?
Yes, I'm nervous.
You're still nervous, and I have not done a good job. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I said you won't be nervous. I promise.
Okay,
but
so I'm okay.
Oh, I think you've been a very, very wonderful guest. You really have. And I couldn't shut you up. You really talked a lot, right? Which is wonderful. That's what I want.
Thank you,
so
Susan.
Thank you so very much. And I wish you only the very best, okay?
Thank you very much. Same to you.
Oh, you're welcome. It's my pleasure.
Pleasure.
And of course, my crew, I have a new crew. And it's just, I've been doing this for a really long time, but I am so passionate and excited about my crew. They are the best. And of course, I'm getting maudlin. And of course, I want to thank my darling, wonderful audience for watching, and I can't wait to see you next time. Bye-bye.